Okay, so a personal project. This is my first video, and I want to talk about the things that I've learned so far, the things that have been difficult for me, the things that have been easy for me, or the things that I've had success with, I guess, the things that I like. I'd like to play a couple chords that I've learned, and I don't know, just talk about where I kind of want to go from here. So chord number one is the E major chord, and so basically what I learned about this was that how to hold your fingers on the strings. You got to push down on them. Learning about the frets here. In order to make the sound on the guitar, you need to shorten up the string. Okay, so you have six different strings going from biggest to smallest. How to hold the guitar, how to strum, and then how to put your fingers. So the first chord is this chord. This is E. Cool. And then the second one is A, and I do that like this one here. And then you can switch back and forth. And so what we worked on was the first off just getting those chords down and how to make them sound and what to do with your fingers and all that jazz and to push them. How hard to push was one lesson. Like sometimes you don't, if you have good finger positioning on the strings, and you don't have to push so hard, because definitely something that one thing that I've been struggling with or having a hard time with was, number one, I feel like my fingers are too big, and that I feel like sometimes when I'm trying to push on just one string, it kind of starts to push on the next one too, which kind of dulls the sound. So like that one's really good, but that's really kind of dull sounding. And so it happens if you manage to overlap your fingers a little bit, and it kind of messes them up. So I've had to try and work on that. That's definitely been a struggle. The other thing that's a struggle for me is getting my ring finger to do what I want it to do. It's like I know where I want it to go, but like if I'm trying to go from this chord here, the E, up to the A real fast, and then back to the E real fast, man, sometimes that's hard to figure out where my thing goes here. So that's definitely not easy, where my ring finger goes. And so I've had to deal with that. And I think that'll just come with time. The more that I do this, the stronger my fingers will become, and the more, the better they'll be. The other thing that's been tricky has been, I don't know if you can't see it, but my fingers, where the strings are, starting to bug me a little bit. And they say that you'll develop a callus on your fingers so that it won't hurt so bad. But as far as it goes, the guy that I'm learning from, that his name is Andy, I think he's doing a really good job. With those two chords, there's like 6 or 7 songs that I can sing. And so that's cool that they're not only teaching you those chords to play, but he's also teaching you a song so you can feel like you're kind of being successful. So that's been good. And I'd like to continue on with him. I found him. He's got online. He also has an app. And I think at this point, if there was something, if it cost like $5 or whatever, I'll probably just spend it, because I feel like I can invest in that. So anyways, I feel like it's doing really good. I need a pick. My kids lost my pick. It was sitting here, and they're just grabbing the guitar and walking around, and so the pick is gone. And otherwise, I feel like I'm doing pretty good with the whole thing. So I'm going to continue on with it. I've been able to do like 20 minutes a day at least. It's also really easy if I'm just sitting here just to pick it up and start strumming a little bit and trying to get the finger placements down. So that's been nice. So anyway, so far so good. Personal projects keeping on going. So I'd like to learn more chords. So far I have 2 chords down. My goal was 10. So I feel like that's probably actually pretty easy to do. And I think I'm definitely going to be able to reach my goal.